afternoon all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Richo Triyanto. I'm a student at Mercu University with a number student 416193101007. At this moment, I want presentation about productive skill with speaking and writing. Okay, let's go. Productive skill. The productive skill are speaking and writing because learning doing this need to produce language. They are also known as active skill. They can be compared with the receptive skill of listening and reading. Productive skill language, speaking and writing are important because they are observable evidence and or language acquisition. The more the speaker or the writer to produce appropriate and coherent language, the more we have proof of the progress in the learner language system. Ideally, teaching a productive skill procedure involves the following steps. First, providing a model text. And number 2, practice. Number 3, task setting. 4, planning. 5, production. And 6, feedback. And number 1 is comprehension and model analysis. Number 2, working on the language needed to perform to the task. Number 3, understanding the topic or situation. Number 4, structuring the output. And number 5, preparing for the spoken test and going through the process of drafting, revising, and editing. And 6, self-peer regulates feedback using or checklist a teacher regulate. Next, the productive skill lesson plan. The productive skill lesson plan should take into consideration the following points. Number 1, the lesson aim at helping the learner communicate. Number 2, it is unhelpful to provide a topic and ask the learner to speak or write. Number 3, some preparation is needed before setting the task. Number 4, generally, we cannot talk or write about something we know nothing about. And number 5, the choice of the topic is important. The learner should be familiar with it. Number 6, before asking the learner to produce language, we have to equip them with the technique and strategies to facilitate their effort to speak or write effective. Number 7, communication breakdown may happen, and unless when difficult arise, learning have to be able to use specific communication strategies. And the next, tenses. Tenses are a category of grammar that emphasizes the use verb that are associated with the time of use. In other words, tenses are different in the form of a verb express the difference in time and duration of an action or event. Simple present. Simple present is a verb tense with two main use. We use the simple present when an action is happening right now, or when it happens regularly. Depending on the person, the simple present is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es to the end. For the structure, subject plus verb 1. For the example, 1. John always goes to school by bus. And number 2, the sun shines brightly. Okay, next. Simple past tense. Simple past tense is a form of tense used to describe an event that has occurred in the past. The form at a sentence that uses the simple past tense is usually indicated by the use of the second form verb 7. As well as an verb of past time. To make easier for you to recognize the simple past tense types, you can use several marker words such as this morning, yesterday, last night, last week, a week ago, and so on. For the structure, subject plus verb to. For the example, I walked to my office yesterday. And number 2, my grandmother called me last night. Okay. Simple future tense. Simple future tense is a form of tense that describes an event or that will occur in the future. This type of tense can also be used to make decisions and plans in the future. Simple future tense is usually indicated by the word will. When creating a simple future tense, you can use several times markers such as a week, tomorrow, tonight, and so on. And for the structure, subject plus will or be going to plus verb 1. For the example, Joe will arrive tomorrow. And number 2, Laura is going to visit uncle in New York. Okay, thank you.